My name is Edith Ndefowambo, and today I'm doing presentation on Windows and Linux file structure. Um, let's move to the first slide, which contains here in this table of content will describe the similarities and differences between the file system structure of a Windows operating system and a Linux operating system. We'll go further to explain why we prefer one system over the other for business perspective, and we're going to compare at least two storage solutions in an enterprise network. And then further, we're going to look this from a Christian perspective, identify ethics and consideration of utilizing the storage devices in information technology system when cost consideration are prevalent, and then we'll go further to explain the role that it plays in the decision-making process. So we'll go with introduction. We're talking about Windows and Linux. So Windows, developed by Microsoft, provides a user-friendly interface and is highly compatible. It's common in both personal and enterprise computing, while the focus on Linux is an open source operating system that is based on Unix. It's on stability, security, and flexibility. So Linux is a clear popular choice for savers and technical tasks, as it can be customized to meet specific requirements, while Windows, on the other hand, focuses on ease of use and compatibility. Linux emphasizes on customization, security, and open source collaboration. Thus, understanding these differences assists user in selecting the correct platform. So we'll start with the similarities and differences between the file system structure of a Windows operating system and a Linux system. So the similarities is that the structure of files and directories in Windows and Linux is very similar. It's like a tree with files and directories being organized in a tree-like fashion. We all know how a tree looks like. So they both support the concepts of directories like folders and files, and provide mechanisms for files manipulation and management that you can easily manipulate. So their differences is that Windows primarily uses the NTFS, that is the New Technology File System, or FAT, File Allocation Table, while Linux commonly uses X4, although other options like SFS and BTRFS are also available. Linux uses a more rigid naming convention for files directory that distinguishes between uppercase and lowercase characters, while Windows does not. So we'll go further to explain why we prefer one system over the other for a business perspective. So for a business perspective, or a business or a preference, which one are we going to prefer over the other one? So Windows may be preferred choice because it is widely compatible with business applications and is easy to use for employees who are more familiar with the Windows interface. The open source nature, lower cost of ownership, and flexibility in customizing and integration with existing systems may make Linux a more preferred choice. So it will depend, I can say that. But we all know that since Windows is very easy to use and is widely compatible, so that will be the preference over the other one. So we'll go to storage solution in an enterprise network. So we have the storage solutions. We have two storage solutions, NAS and SAN, NSS and SAN. NAS is network attached storage, which provides centralized storage that can be accessed over a network and is commonly used for file sharing and data backup. While storage area network offers high quality block level storage that can be accessed by servers over a dedicated network and is often used for mission critical applications and database storage. So let's look at it now from a Christian perspective, identifying ethical consideration or utilizing storage devices in an information technology system when cost considerations are prevalent, explaining the role ethics will play in the decision-making process. So ethics in decision-making in the decision-making process. From a Christian perspective, Ethical consider ethical consideration when utilizing storage devices in an IT system includes stewardship of resources, honesty in financial dealing, and respect for privacy and confidentiality of data. So the ethical principle of integrity, honesty, and fairness should not be compromised by cost considerations. The priority of this decision making should be to allocate responsible resources while ensuring that the security and the integrity of data are intact and also complying with legal and regu- regulatory requirements. Thus, this selection, implementation, and management of storage devices will be guided by ethical considerations, which will therefore ensure that they are all in line with Christian values of integrity, honesty, and accountability. Thank you. If there are any questions, we can go further and I'll answer them. Thank you.